Alright guys, so today is May 29th, Tuesday. I just got up a little bit ago and I'm going to be recording all my meals for you today. So let's freaking do this. Alright, so I need to go shopping, which I'm going to make a video on that. But I still have some stuff I can make do with. Now this is breakfast, so it's gonna be a little weird to be having brown rice, but it's all I got for now. As you can tell, I got fucking shit in there. So I'm gonna be having brown rice for my carbs. I'm gonna have 2 scoops of my whey protein, and for fat, let's go almonds. So I'll be having almonds. And today is a low carb day, so really got to keep that in check. So let's go ahead and get these ready. Alright, so I got my scale and I'm going to show you at Walmart today where to go to find this, and it's only like 20 bucks, so it's a lifesaver. Also, I use it every day without fail, and it's the only way I get shit done. Alright, so how I'm approaching this is I'm trying to think right now as far as like the brown rice about how much I'm going to be wanting, and just by experience, breakfast I usually like to include a pretty decent amount of carbs. And I know from yesterday, having 200 grams of brown rice was like 44 grams of carbs, I want to say. I'm going to be having almonds too, so that's going to add some. Since this is a low carb day, I really don't want that many, so I'm actually going to cut that in half. I'm just going to have 100 grams of brown rice. So grab my spoon here. Sorry, this video probably sucks, but I figured this is the best way to do it. I have to record it on my own because my roommates aren't here. So you put the bowl on top. It won't count the bowl. And then I'm just going to put 100 grams in here. And honestly, I'll probably heat it up, but a lot of times I'm even too lazy to do that, and I just eat it cold because I don't really care. But I'll probably heat it up today after getting this in there. 97, almost there. 105. Take a little bit out. You don't have to be this anal, but alright, 101. That's good enough. Okay, so I got my rice in there, and then now if I just press this button again, it goes back to 0, so it takes away what I just put in there, and then I'm going to put in 16 grams of almonds, which gives me 8 grams of fat and 3 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein. I just know that from having so many almonds day after day, which I love them though. So 17, try to take out a small one, I guess. Nope. Nope. I'll probably just end up going with 17. Alright, that's fine. No big deal. Okay, so 17 grams. So I'll probably just throw that in the microwave for a little bit, and then as far as my protein goes, I've actually even been so anal to the point that I'm actually going to measure my protein too. And the reason why is I noticed that I wanted to try actually measuring it out, because the serving size is a scoop, but the scoop is supposed to be 24 grams. Where is it? Yeah, see, so then I just measured a scoop just for shits and giggles, and usually a scoop ended up being like 28 to 30, so I'm actually getting more than I thought. And I'm trying to be precise here, so that's why I actually measure it now. So grab my scooper, get that to 0, and then So I want 2 scoops, so I want 48 grams. So there's like a whatever regular size scoop. Seeing that? Okay, so that was more like it. So that was 24. So that was actually good. That was actually accurate. I guess I was doing more rounded scoops, but let's see what this gives us now. 47. Let's put in a little more. 48. Okay. And then I'm just gonna simply, obviously, just add water. I don't use anything else but water. Some people like to use milk. Just make sure if you do, obviously, count calories and stuff. Milk's adding calories. Boom. Okay. So then obviously just be shaking that up. And then so once I have that, that is my breakfast right there for my low carb day. And this is not an everyday thing. Obviously, like I said, I'm out of oatmeal. And I think I'm even out of peanut butter too. So that's what I have a lot. But that's what I'm rolling with today. Just making sure everything fits my macros at the end of the day. And also try to get more carbs earlier in the day compared to later. And I'll be back at you with meal 2.